Moon just left.
No!
We're running out. Low supply.
Mooney, come back.
Okay, well, I guess everyone, welcome to the Three Nerds podcast. My name is Lazrpo, Sticky Treason, whatever. I've been awake for like 5 minutes.
I'm ArticJay. Yeah. Woo! I guess.
Yo, what's up? This is Steelixer, and welcome.
Well, out of the three of us, that was the most professional one. That's the most professional intro we could have even came up with. But, yeah.
I can't
All
remember
right.
the time I've ever been professional.
Look, I'm just saying that as far as intros go, you did a lot better than either of us did so far. Anyway, welcome to a Three Nerds podcast, where we're going to talk about some dark stuff this week, not because of anything good popping up, but because that's all that's happened this week.
Yeah. It's just been so much this week.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you want to start with this? Do you want...
Let's get the big one out of the... Well, one of the big ones out of the way. Let's talk about Ronnie.
So, earlier today, it's been officially announced, but obviously this happened weeks ago. Editor for The Game Theorist and host of the show Digressing and Side Questing, Ronnie Ani Edwards, passed away earlier this month due to apparent suicide. It happened apparently on July 4th. His last post on Twitter was July 1st, and it was in response to the Reddit thread about him at E3.
Mm-hmm.
Today, Trailer Drake and Matt Pat both have come out with videos. Gaijin Goomba has come out with some stuff on Twitter, and it's been a lot of just wow.
See, unfortunately, I never got to enjoy the content that he created, other than the stuff that the very, very popular stuff like the game theories that he edited, and maybe a couple appearances here and there. Like, bear in mind, I don't necessarily follow that crowd of people who were making that kind of content, and so I didn't get exposed to him very often. But he was super impactful.
He was. He is very much the reason why the Game Theorist videos look the way they do.
Mm-hmm.
That entire style of editing, which spread throughout all of YouTube, is very much because of him. Mm-hmm. Him taking what Matt Pat wanted to do, putting his own twist on it, and actually making it into a thing. And, of course, he used that in Digressing and Side Questing. He used that to help Gaijin. He used that, everywhere.
Yeah.
A lot of the people who edit for Game Theory now took inspiration from him. There's a lot of other YouTubers who have taken inspiration from him. When it comes to just an editing style for videos alone, like, if you ignore the content he makes, which was very, 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 like, his own original content, was like a very cynical, snarky way of handling it, which was great. I love, like, I strongly suggest looking up Digressing and Side Questing and just watching it, because all of them are great because of his just overly sarcastic style of humor.
Mm-hmm.
Is overly, like, super depressive and just, which it's funny because, like, you listen to his jokes, you listen to, you look at the type of stuff he did, and it's like I don't know how to word this without coming off wrong. You would take it almost like that level of depression of a character that he played would do.
Well, to be fair, I mean, it probably did help develop his character being as well mentally unsound as he apparently was. Um, of course, another part of me wants to think that it wasn't so much that, but he had a character to play, and because no one likes hearing positive people all the time, and people love cynics, so it's not impossible that it may have helped fuel it. But I don't think anyone suspected this kind of an outcome because it was it was definitely a turn that no one's seen coming in the circle that he was around.
Yeah.
And my gosh, even Reddit on the Game Theorist subreddit is actually falling apart right now because of just the announcement of this.
Well, and like it's not like he wasn't very close with his family. When you realize that like Matt, Pat, and them have apparently been trying for 3 weeks to reach out to Ronnie's family, and you know they got a hold of no one. You go and watch Comic Drake's video on his relationship with Ronnie, and like he talks about going to Ronnie's apartment and it literally just basically being like a box with his laptop on it and a mattress on the floor. Like entertaining himself by throwing a ball around the inside of the room. Because what are you going to break when you don't really own anything? In his last Reddit post, he even made the whole comment like, I can barely afford to feed myself. How can I? He lived a very low. And then on top of that, when you hear how Matt Pat found out that Ronnie died, you showing up at the house just to see a coroner's notice.
Yeah, that. If any, yeah, if any video did it for me about this, like I hate saying that because I've only seen the 2 videos, and it's the 2 that you mentioned. The Matt Pat's recollection of it is it's just sad. It's absolutely the worst.
It is.
And
like at least Drake's video was almost entirely like positive memories. Matt's video made me want to cry when I realized exactly how.
Well, yeah, same. He didn't sugarcoat a single bit of it, and it really showed you how much of an impact he had behind the scenes.
Well, that I have to say is probably the first time I think Matt Pat's ever been on camera crying. And he didn't bother trying to hide it. There was like 1 or 2 points where it looks like he edited around, but I don't think that's because he was trying to hide it. I think he lost his ability to speak. Like that, Ronnie was so close to everything to do with game theory, everything to do with film theory, and everything to do with everybody involved with that channel. Because he was one of the first, he was one of the first 3. I can't even say one of the first 4 because like he was one of the first 3. He was there before Drake was ever there. And yeah.
See, I don't know about that so much, but yeah, he just had a very big legacy for being someone that some people don't even know about, and had to find out this way. Doing all right there, Steelix?
Yeah. Honestly, when I heard the news, I watched the vids, I just completely broke down. It's hard.
Oh my gosh, I'm going through Austin's Twitter now, and this is a mistake because Austin tweets so much more, like makes full threads, and his is just...
Are you talking about Austin Horrigan?
Yes, the one who has you blocked.
Yeah. Don't know why. I probably like a shoe on head post or something like that.
I still don't know how I'm not blocked by him, but you are.
I don't know. Congratulations, you passed through the threshold.
I think it's because I actually interact with him and I don't piss him off, and you didn't interact with him at all.
I didn't get a chance. But yeah, how are his posts on this?
I honestly didn't have wisdom for you. I'm sorry, everyone. Sometimes help doesn't help. I've lost several friends and colleagues to suicide. It's never gotten easier. I don't know what to say. I've been tossing what to do for the last couple weeks. I mean, what can you do? Blah, blah, blah. He goes on. He talks about a couple of the videos that Ronnie did, a couple of the videos he liked, a couple of the characters that, like a character that Ronnie liked that, you know, he's like, Ronnie was the only person I knew who appreciated Kyle Carton as much as I did. It's just a bunch of memory stuff. And then then afterwards, he goes on this whole tangent about there's no evidence that services like suicide hotlines reduce the rates of suicide, but treatment does, and that people need to push for more treatment and federal health care to help with treatment. And he starts out going down a memory path and then jumps over to the liberal avenue and starts talking about make all this healthcare stuff, do all of this stuff.
Well, I'm glad you're finding something of... Okay, there we go. It's further down. I was going to read along with you, and then the first thing that I see on his Twitter is lots of high-quality lubricants and legal stimulant abuse. Which isn't quite what I was looking for.
By the way, this is the reason why I love watching, reading freaking Austin's Twitter. It's all over the place. He's the only person I know who can post a picture, who can post porn, retweet porn, and then follow that up with a separate conversation about like arguing for women's rights and stuff. And going down a feminist argument, and then jump off and start talking about video games. And it's like, Austin, how are you one person?
Jesus Christ. He needs to run separate Twitter accounts.
I have friends like that on Discord that are just like that. They jump like everywhere.
We have a friend that we work with that's like that. And not in a good way, but he's like that. I mean, I'm also like that though. I'm also like that. Don't get me started if we start talking about Pokemon. That's a problem. But real quick before we get too off the rails, I do want to say that despite what Austin said, because I know that he probably has backing and reality to what he's saying, and I don't. But I'm going to go ahead and say this anyway. If you do suspect that someone is having issues with depression or might be having thoughts that could lead to them taking their own life or harming themselves, 100% sure, like be sure to contact somebody or some establishment, hand off the suicide hotline, or try to call whoever you can to try to intervene with stuff like that.
Try and do something for them, or try and get someone who can.
Yeah, because while it is possible to do too much, not doing anything doesn't resolve anything. And
well, like, and I know this is going to make someone feel bad again. Don't. Again, seriously, stop. When back in like late November, early December, when my depression, especially like mid-December, when my depression was at its worst. Like, I didn't feel like I had anyone I could throw that off on, or that I could vent it to, or that I could get it out of my system to, or anything like that. I just basically stayed in a dark place because I didn't want to bother anyone. I just basically dug my nose into anything I could that would distract my brain and did my best to just try and not. And admittedly, I probably very much could have used someone, something. That would have probably helped me a lot more than being, I mean, mind you, this isn't bad. This isn't terrible for me. This has helped massively over the last 7-8 months. And this was something I never wanted to have to do. But, and while, that someone, something, some person, something, somewhere could have potentially prevented that. Or at least delayed it. And that's not even going down the avenue of me actually like doing something. I have a reason why I'll never do it. But that doesn't mean that doesn't get into your mind when you start getting that bad, when you start getting that depressed. When you walk into your doctor's office to just get your blood drawn and your standard checkup and all that stuff, and the response is like, okay, what's wrong? You look, something's wrong. Wasn't really given an option on the meds at that time. Every time before then, it's been like, do you want? This time it was less do you want and more like, you're getting this.
No, that's that's something you definitely find out a pretty hard way, is that whenever your doctor knows exactly what's wrong, and like there's some people, even the person might think that they're okay. This is just them feeling bad. You're sick, stuff like that. No, it can be bad, and it can devolve into some really bad mental states and some bad depression.
I just figured if I did something, if I could detract my mind, if I could do something, I'd be fine.
I think that too, and I'm not saying that I think that you should have just got something to put your mind on. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is that I don't know if it's genetics, because there's no real backing to it, but I do have pretty strong bouts of depression myself, and where it becomes taxing to even feel like existing. But the big problem is that if you don't try and either make yourself do something, or if someone doesn't jump up and try to do something, or most people need some kind of enforcement to get themselves out of a bad situation, especially with depression, where stuff can fall over or fall apart around you, and it wouldn't be that big of a deal to you. And it's just it's a slippery slope that sometimes you need someone with the shovel to dig you out of. Because you don't want to be buried. But
yeah,
the big thing is that there's so much going on right now, and there is a lot of people unhappy with the world, and unhappy with themselves, and unhappy with who they're around. But just know that there's at least someone out there somewhere that can do something to help. And there's only a small barrier between getting the help you need and getting the help you need and just suffering endlessly.
Yeah.
Just gotta get that help that you need.
Yep. And sometimes that help can literally just be sitting with someone.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we can move on to something a little less. Oh, I'm gonna update you on something in the chat in our private chat really quick.
Jay, I think this may have been a pretty rough opener.
And on that note, good night, everybody. All right, night, Scott.
Yeah, this has been the Three Nerds podcast. Everyone go back to bed. Hey guys, I just woke up. Oh, I just realized Scott's in chat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Scott was in chat.
No, he's probably gone now.
20 minutes of depression kind of kicked him off.
But I don't know. The next subject, there's a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
I say as I'm sitting here thumbing through stuff and being like, what do we talk about? I don't know enough about this.
Well, we could talk about the Guardians of the Galaxy thing. We could talk about the
fuck, I forgot that was a thing. I thought that happened last week.
We could talk about Dan Hartman.
Butch Hartman.
That too. No.
It's Butch Hartman and Dan Harmon.
Harmon, thank you. We could talk about both of those.
We could talk about Papa John's.
Oh my god.
Oddly enough, I typed in Butch Hartman to talk about Butch Hartman and who's on the left for who to follow. Papa John's Pizza. I think I'm good.
Oh
man. What is this? Oh, okay. Let's talk about Guardians. Let's talk about Guardians. James Gunn, who made insanely edgy jokes 10 years ago, apologized for them 6 years ago, and has now been terminated for the edgy jokes from 10 years ago.
Yeah.
What? You can't even follow logic like that because Disney hired him on after this. Like, Disney hired him on after the apologies. So why is it a problem now?
Yeah. I still love the fact, like, Disney, director says something terrible years ago, apologizes for it more than once, gets fired. That's Disney.
This is
Fun.
This hasn't just happened with Disney.
Co-creator of Rick and Morty, Butch Harmon. No, Dan Harmon.
Butch Harmon.
Stop it! I'm going to keep mixing their names up. He does something extremely offensive years ago, 9 years ago. He realizes this is bad. He deletes it. He apologizes for it. It resurfaces. Adult Swim goes, he made a mistake 9 years ago, realized it was a bad idea. We're not going to fire him.
I'm almost willing to say that Dan Harmon has a job because of this whole James Gunn situation. I'm gonna flat out say that right now because
and it's Adult Swim.
What Dan Harmon did was significantly worse than what James Gunn did. Because all James Gunn did was make some like jokey, edgy, like goofy things.
Oh, come on. That was jokey and edgy.
Did you? I seen the video. Did you see the video?
He wanted to make a pilot for a
Make a pilot where the opening scene is him raping a baby doll. What the fuck is that?
Wait. Do you know what the plot of the thing was going to be?
No. I almost don't need one.
No, hold on. It makes it worse and better at the same time.
Shit, fire away.
It's supposed to be going back in time and raping babies that grow up to be terrible people to punish them when they're infants for what they're going to grow up, like going back and raping Hitler as a baby.
Oh my god.
It makes this infinitely worse and better at the same time.
Oh, jeez. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say.
This is what happens when you have context. You realize how geniusly stupid the series was. Not just stupid, but geniusly stupid.
Why would you think of that? That's not even a punchline.
Great job, I've been broken.
Because the bad guy's supposed to be the dick of the joke.
I'm gonna need to get some wine in this awful fake cola, just to kind of cope with this. Are you fucking serious? Okay, now that we have that much on there, let's talk about why James Gunn got terminated. A pilot for raping babies, so to punish what they do. I'm
just loving this setting in. Like, there's the different levels of the realization of how stupid this is.
Okay. I'm just gonna go back to this just to see how much I laugh.
Well, you're gonna watch the baby doll rape video?
No.
Oh my!
I'm just gonna watch my reaction to hearing about it.
It's. I think I'm okay with amnesia on all counts with this shit. Okay. What happened with James Gunn is he made some tweets where he was just being an edgy internet user, like a lot of us were back then, and it caught up with him. And Disney did terminate him, so he's not going to be the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 guy. But at the same time, what's up?
Let's hope the next movie's good then.
Oh, I'm not holding my breath. Actually, we'll be surprised if there's a third movie because all the actors are not happy. Well, most of them. I should say most of them. Bradley Cooper hasn't voiced anything yet. And I don't know if Vin Diesel has either, but Chris Pratt, Dave Bautista, and whoever the fuck plays Gamora, I don't know. They've all been very vocal about what's happened, and none of them are very happy.
Legit, I have watched movies like that have swapped directors, and like the ones that are produced by the new director, those movies, those have been terrible. Like I could name one, You know, Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. You know how that turned out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was awful.
Well, it's funny you bring that up because in the wake of all this happening, Johnny Depp was also targeted.
Oh, of course.
Where whoever in the world's trying to get his name out there so he gets terminated, brought up the alleged domestic abuse charges.
Yeah, I heard that.
And those have already been proven to not be true, but they're trying to bring them up again to see what happens. Like I don't understand this. You know, going back to an earlier topic, I was on Twitter and someone tweeted to Philly D that Matt Pat's video about Ani had incorrect tags on it, which it wasn't even true. He was just trying to cause drama with where drama wasn't there. But this has worked for one person. This has worked for James Gunn. He got terminated. No one's happy about the termination. Now, it's how long is it going to go? Like, how far is it going to go? Why are we suddenly so hell-bent on destroying Hollywood? Like, we've already taken care of a lot of the bad people. Like, what's his name? Why do I feel like I don't remember this? I mean, Roseanne Barr got hit.
Yeah.
For pretty strong racism.
It was proven. It was proven.
Dan Schneider was thrown out. And yet now we've gone from people making crass racist jokes toward people on Twitter and being terminated within the next week and actually causing a stir in Hollywood and stuff and all that kind of stuff, to literally targeting people for stuff they did 10 years ago and they've already apologized for.
Don't worry. What's going to happen next is, like, you know, Morgan Freeman's going to get thrown under the bus for something he did in, like, you know, 1940 when he was 3 years old. You know,
he already has.
Oh, well, shit.
Morgan Freeman was targeted.
I was literally just picking a random person.
Now, I think it's funny you bring up Morgan Freeman because people were bringing him up for alleged sexual assault allegations this month.
God damn it.
What?
Or wait. Couple months ago. Hold on.
God damn it.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman on accusations. I apologize to anyone who felt uncomfortable or disrespectful. Morgan Freeman, who is accused by multiple women of inappropriate behavior or harassment on set at his production company or while marketing his movies, issued a brief statement on apology this morning. Anyone who knows me, well, I would do it in a voice, but I can't do Morgan Freeman. We're shit. But anyone who knows me or has worked with me knows I am someone who would I am not someone who would intentionally offend or knowingly make anyone feel uneasy. I apologize to anyone who felt uncomfortable or disrespected. That was never my intent. So he's already been targeted last month. 2 months ago. But, you know, it's just, like I said, when's it going to... Like, I'm not saying we shouldn't target the bad people. We should definitely target bad people. But all these allegations which are ruining people's careers and... shut the fuck up. All these allegations that are ruining people's careers and the damn it, I lost my train of thought. All these allegations are ruining people's careers and all of these baseless things, like the James Gunn thing happened 10 years ago. I don't know what you guys were doing 10 years ago, but I know that I wasn't doing anything very nice. I was yelling at people on the... Oh, wait. I do that anyway. But before I was yelling at people on the internet and using words and phrases I would never use because I was a 4chan idiot. And now I just yell at people on the internet for being stupid and wrong.
Like it's like no one is safe from this. It's like being targeted at like everybody basically.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I feel like this like these allegations are. Like it's like anyone could be targeted now.
Well, and rightfully so. That's the kind of environment we should have, but it shouldn't be so. It shouldn't be so baseless. Like, we should focus on people and how they are now. Like, if these are, I get the allegations of stuff happening from 10 years ago, and I get this, and I get like, you know, surprisingly enough, people shouldn't rape, people shouldn't murder, people shouldn't touch people the way they don't want to be touched. I get people coming out and talking about stuff like that, but the amount of baseless stuff popping up now is a little bit strong.
Okay, if it's something like what happened to Bill Cosby, or something like that, where it's stuff is coming out and they're able to do stuff about, or even if it's even like a lot of the other stuff, like oh gosh, when that whole Me Too stuff was going on, you know what I'm talking about, right? When it's this,
I had a feeling you were going to mention those two things.
Well, I'm gonna say when it's this, when it's that type of stuff, yes, fire the person. I totally back that. Mm-hmm. There's no other option. No, that gosh, freaking production studio, the freaking one guy who kicked that off. I can't remember his name.
Here's the problem. We don't remember anyone's names doing this stuff because it happens so often.
I was talking about the first one.
You're talking about James Gunn?
No. Hold on a second. I know how to find it. I know what name's attached to it to find it. Go to Kevin Smith. Harvey Weinstein.
That's what I was trying to mention earlier, was Harvey Weinstein.
But look at Harvey Weinstein as an example. That's an example of someone who did need fired, who did need all of this happening to him. Anybody like that, I completely back getting terminated and everything else that's going on, even if he wasn't arrested, which he was arrested May 25th, 2018.
Mm-hmm.
But even if he wasn't arrested, just the whole fact of so many people coming out about all that inappropriate behavior, yes, he deserved fired.
Yeah.
But James Gunn making a joke a decade ago, the same thing as Dan Harmon making a joke a decade ago.
Dan's was more than 140 characters on Twitter. His was a pilot episode of a thought that he so I don't,
Was anyone hurt in the making of this? It was a doll.
Not this again.
Allow me a moment to compare the two.
You know what? Go for it. We'll just I'll hold my tongue.
Anyways, when it comes to stuff like that, when it comes to humor getting you fired because someone got offended for something you did a decade ago or more, when it comes to those type of words and stuff, I don't agree with that. When it comes to stuff that actually being wrong, definitely.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I agree. I don't agree that Dan Harmon shouldn't be targeted at least a little bit for his awkward thought.
Oh no. He deserves like comedians making fun of him. He deserves to be chastised. He deserves to have people give him shit for that.
Yeah, if anything, just a bunch of people like slapping him on the wrist till it goes numb. Just, that's stupid. But no, I'm not a big fan of the witch hunt. It's like the Enzo Amore thing. It took one person for him to lose his job.
Yeah.
That
one unconfirmed
thing that happened to one person where there was so little evidence that they couldn't even finish a report on it. And the investigation was halted entirely because of that. Like it shouldn't matter. Like if you have backing to it and it did happen to you, then fucking shout it from the top of buildings. But if you withhold the information to a point where it's not going to be useful anymore, that's a problem. Get out there, speak it out. I hate saying this, but be the victim that you need to be. Get this person in trouble. The Me Too movement is going to fucking have a field day with what I just said. Maybe don't do that, actually. That was a very, very poor choice of words. But, you know, at least let people know as fast as you can, so that way these people can get put behind bars as fast as they can. Hashtag Me Too.
You want to be behind bars too? Okay.
I'm just gonna log into a Second Life account and ignore the life around me and try and make friends with my friends' friends, and turn them all against them.
Wow.
But you're not friends with I don't want to use his actual name, but I don't know which username would work better. You're not friends with Dick Weasel.
Nickname, just a nickname.
I can't follow that up. Dick Weasel.
Oh, to answer your question, Vidus, I'm moving. I'm moving in a couple more days, so everything's off my shelf. I don't even have part of my desk. It's gone. Like, my laptop's here instead of here. Tomorrow, I should have everything finished packed, and then Friday or Saturday, I leave the state.
You're gonna take over all of the Pokemon gyms.
I'm just gonna grade them all.
Okay, fair enough. You're gonna remove everyone from the Pokemon gyms.
Yeah, I'm in my slow quest to slowly move to Europe. I've got to do it one time zone at a time so I can adjust to it. So I'm moving one time zone east. In about 20 years, I'll be able to move another time zone.
This is gonna suck when you hit the Atlantic. I'm just gonna say that right
now. Going far away, only about 8.5 hour drive.
At least walking distance, yes.
Yeah, walking distance. Oh, you can walk that. It's going to take you days, but you can walk that.
Actually, I'm going to look that up right now.
Oh, good. I'm actually looking right now what time it is. Just for check.
Directions from this place to that place.
170 hours of walking.
The fuck? You're not supposed to look it up while I'm looking it up. 170 hours of walking.
Yes.
Great job, buddy.
Which is at least 8 days without taking any rest breaks.
7 days, 7.08 days if you do it nonstop.
Mm-hmm. Which means if you leave at a certain time, it will only take 7 days.
So it would be 2 weeks if you only walk 12 hours a day. I bet you I could lose a lot of weight if I did that.
I bet you could
Wait,
probably
I've got 2 weeks until I have to be at that store. Screw it, guys. Bye.
I'm starting right now. I'm going to show up early.
Well, this is like on a conservative estimate of 12 hours a day. I'm pretty sure I could pull off like 14 to 16 hours a day.
And then you find out you don't have any of your stuff.
If I was just a walk for that long, oh my god, I wouldn't have any muscle left. I wouldn't have anything.
Are you kidding? You'd have glutes the size of houses. I mean, you wouldn't have to skip a leg day again.
True.
You would have the glutes that are the Maximus.
The Maximus glutes. I remember lasers were supposed to get promotion, but I refused. Wait, what? Hold on. I remember lasers was supposed to get a promotion, but refused it, so he wouldn't have to leave Jane. But now Jane's going away. Yes. That's not entirely wrong.
Okay, well, my reason for moving is fairly good. So I think we agreed on this because I actually talked to you before I made up my mind.
Well, yeah, like I'm 100% for what you're doing because it's something. It's one thing to make the people around you like not nervous as fuck, but it's another thing for that same person to go do what they can freely. The way I see it. Vita says, "See, I remember stuff." So it's and also there were more factors to me not taking a promotion than leaving any of my friends. I mean, that there were nightmares. There were nightmares. There were other issues popping up. That, to be entirely fair, it just wasn't for me.
Yeah.
But thank you, management. I appreciate the offer. This lighting just turned into ass. What just happened? Oh, and my light's on. Well, that's no good.
But don't worry, I'm at least taking a little bit of Lazrpo with me down there.
Yeah, the ding ding. You know it's a good day when it's Jane's last day, and something happened at the very end that put her in a pretty off mood, and then I can look at her right in the face and say, "I have a bag of dicks. Do you want a dick?" And I just hand her that. Oh.
It's just so bad. It's just Arctic, just like with just a small dick, and she's just smiling. It's just like
there, a thumbnail for every video you make. The ding ding. Look, ding dings are important. They're a reason why we're here. the reason why people are unhappy, the reason why people are happy.
The reason why some people go to jail.
The reason why people go to jail. The reason why people make skits focused on doing things to baby dolls to make them not do something later on in life. Ding dings are a spectrum of things.
Well then.
So speaking of dicks, speaking of dicks, Butch Hartman's in a lot of trouble right now. For those who aren't in the know,
yeah,
Butch Hartman. What's up?
The Know's a YouTube channel. I was doing their intro. Welcome to the Know. My name. Welcome to the Know. My name is, and whoever the host is, and so I just kind of stopped there.
Welcome to the Know, where we do things that make you go no. I even turned the volume down. That was still loud as shit.
I've never put a microphone near a shit.
Look, I'm using a different microphone. It looks like a big turd behind a windscreen. But the Butch Hartman, creator of Fairly Odd Parents and Tough Puppy, Danny Phantom, and several other things that are fairly popular. Is everything all right on your side, Jane?
I think so.
Butch Hartman, the creator of Fairly Odd Parents and all that other shit I just listed that I remembered just to say it then and forgot about now, is currently in a lot of heat, a lot of turbulence. Fans aren't happy with him. Where do I start with this? Oaxis?
Sure.
Oaxis is a Kickstarter that Butch Hartman had, and he was going to try and make it it got funded. He was going to try and get it funded, and it wasn't getting funded. So he went ahead and told people that he has this network, and the line, I believe, is if I can get 600 people to donate $99, then we can get this network funded, which is going to be a meme that I follow for a long time. It did get funded. The Oaxis network is going to become a thing, and then immediately after that, it comes out that it's going to be a Christian network. People are fucking angry. And this is just like the beginning of stuff that's come out. Like, they have found they have found a ton of clips of him doing things like making suicide jokes to Tara Strong about her friend who actually committed suicide. What is
what? Hold on.
I thought one of my videos was playing in the background. I thought it was the
No. See, one of the consequences of me moving out is more animals are moving in, and one of the animals is already here.
Oh, cool. I thought that was the beginning to my Don't Like a Thing video. But the Butch Hartman is is being targeted by Twitter, basically.
I've got a lapdog.
That's a big lapdog. But Butch Hartman's being targeted by Twitter. He's done things like saying like he can't be criticized because everyone else hasn't done as much as he has. And he's also being targeted for, well, obviously, as this person said, scamming $250,000 in order to convert people to Christianity, making fun of someone's suicide at the expense of someone else, and is a massive asshole. On top of that, he's also gone on record saying that he's not a Oh, he created everyone's childhood.
Oh.
Oh, and he also
Ouch.
claims that technology is a source of depression because no one committed suicide whenever he was young, and now it's an epidemic.
News travels farther, and we are more connected now than we ever have been. It's not a matter of a decrease in it. It's more a matter of we find out when people do it 14 states away.
Yeah, Butch. How can't you be depressed with how the United States is right now?
I can't be depressed right now. Like this is the best antidepressant ever. I can just look up at it and go, "Oh, this is so cute," and it'd be like.
Usually when people leave, people give friendship rings or make statements or just like have long conversations about life. I handed you a rubber dick.
Guys, I have a question.
Yeah.
What was that thing about Tara Strong?
Oh, the Tara Strong thing. Butch Hartman has a podcast. Is it his podcast? Where they were both on a podcast, I'll say. They're both on a podcast, and he was talking to Tara about the original voice actress who played Timmy Turner in The Fairly Odd Parents. And he laughed. He tried to make a nice, like, laughy joke about it by basically saying that he feels like she had a part in like her committing suicide, even saying that it was her fault. And they both laughed it off because what can you do? It's live. But first off,
Legit ouch.
yeah, first of all, not only did he do that, which why would you blame your guest that you're talking one-on-one to that you consider a friend? Why would you blame that person on someone's suicide, which obviously is not the reason why it happened? But also edit the video, put it on YouTube, put it in a podcast format, and take it out of the podcast because it's out of the podcast. But put it on YouTube where you visually see that he does it. And then just leave it up for everyone to see. It wasn't funny.
It's still up, isn't it?
If I'm not mistaken, yeah. Well, I bet you it's still up regardless, just because of how volatile Twitter's being.
Well, like he doesn't seem to react to anything from social media.
Well, he's lost several thousand subscribers. Let's get Social Blade on the phone. Oh, there was another thing too. Yeah, he's still hemorrhaging subscribers.
Oh shit! He's
just today,
average 1,000 to 2,000 a day.
Yeah, like just today, he's lost almost 2,000 subscribers, and like I say hemorrhage, but he does have like 700,000, eh?
I was gonna say, I think he's actually losing them faster than Leafy.
Yeah, he's gained in the last 30 days. This is how many he's lost. In the last 30 days, he's only gained 5,020 subscribers. And this is one of the most this is one of the channels that's going up the fastest. Now is going down the fastest. So like the internet's not happy with Butch Hartman, and rightfully they probably shouldn't be. See, Vitus says comedy works in mysterious ways, Lazrpo. And I guess you're right, but the thing about comedy, even if it's dark comedy, it shouldn't be directly targeting someone's conscience. Like I'm not trying to like say we should censor comedy or anything like that, because I'm absolutely against that. Like, but that happened and I want to think that he didn't have any colleagues that watched that, because no one told him it was a stupid idea to leave that in. Absolute PR nightmare. Comedy should have no bounds, but do also realize the audience you're catering to. It wasn't a smooth move. X-Lax. But there's also another thing that popped up. There's been very little confirmation with all this, but Twitter is a very liberal space, and like this is a super minor thing, but apparently Butch on his personal channel did also see a bunch of did also have a bunch of fucking words. What are words? He liked a bunch of YouTube videos that would make the left very mad, including one that's an interview with the TERF, and another one by one of my favorite YouTube personalities, some black guy. And wasn't the worst, but it could have been better. What can I say? But anyway, the internet hates Butch Hartman. What are your opinions on Butch Hartman? Comment down below about your favorite Butch Hartman. What is your favorite Butch Hartman OC?
Oh,
is he also a Christian?
He's actually in the top 500 for most unsubscribed. Currently.
Yeah, he's losing fast, and that's not something to be proud of. Can I get a live sub count, please? Thank you. Yep, 60. It just dropped 20. Me clicking the link. Just dropped another one. Oh well. Hey everyone trying to make a YouTube channel. Don't be like Butch.
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad because I could completely given up on making my YouTube channel, like remaking it, as I would say it.
Yeah.
Oh, Sticky Trees in 2018. It's happening, yo.
Oh, once I get moved and settled, I plan on getting back into it.
And actually, wait, how many subs do I have? Hold on, I'm gonna do something behind the scenes like we never do. Never done this yet. Blah 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 blah.
Like, I never got the funds to get any of my equipment. So, yeah.
Well, what would you even need? If it's a gaming channel, there's not much you would need.
Well, I also wanted to get like a PC or something, but I never got like the funds for it.
Oh, you're not on a PC? Oh, that's right.
no.
You're on a phone. Dumb shit, Lazrpo. Well, shit.
Well, not anymore.
Well, that would be very beneficial. Oh, darn. Never mind. At least there's something good going on with some of this stuff. If you want crowdfunding, you can just well, actually, if you want crowdfunding, you can make a crowdfunding page. But I don't know if you want to crowdfund something like that.
Yeah, true.
Help me make my YouTube channel.
I don't know what the hell's going on with the Sticky Treason page, but it's received 3 subscribers in like 6 days.
Wow.
I haven't uploaded a video in 2 years. But 29 subs. We're gonna bring that up. Jay, bring your like 400 whatever over to my channel. I didn't expect a sarcastic laugh. Fuck. Okay.
Because like that's gonna do anything.
I'll go get my own subscribers.
Like, how the heck am I gonna do anything? If I were to shout you out, you gain like 3.
That's an addition. Actually, oh no. Jay.
Though I am subscribed to by Apple Odyssey, so that's a thing.
Oh yeah, Josh.
I could probably get Bree if I really asked. Bree, please subscribe to me. You already followed me on Twitter.
Good fucking luck. She's off of YouTube. That's why she's live streamed like multiple times in the last 2 weeks.
She needs money.
Look, I said that I was going to abandon you all. But I need money. If we're going to do a live stream. You definitely need to cut your losses somewhere. And Scott said just replace the oil with Mountain Dew and my Kia content. But yeah. But Scott, this is a gaming channel. I'm not even going to show my face, so I have something to do when I hit 10,000.
Don't do it at 10,000. Do it at like 1 million.
1 million.
That way you have a goal to never hit.
I can be like Pyro and just say I'm going to do something and then never do it. Remember when that face reveal was supposed to be for the what was it, the 2 million subscriber mark? 1 million? No, it was the 1 million subscriber mark. And then when he got to like 1.7, he was like, "Okay, here's the face reveal. The video's still not done."
Now he does his face in every video.
Mm-hmm. So you can see his beautiful face.
Well, so he doesn't look like he's ripping off,
Leafy
with those, wonderful videos of him, like,
Yeah, now he's just ripping off Scarce.
Yeah, but we're talking about him.
Since we're talking about like YouTubers and stuff, can I bring this up? Did you know that Zycron got his for some reason his Twitch live is banned. It's banned for some reason.
What did Zycron do?
I don't think he did anything.
No, I wouldn't be surprised if he did something.
Okay,
Look,
I
look,
heard this from
Zycron.
like Zach and Damien. Like I was in like I was watching his stream or something, or it appeared on Twitter or even Discord, and I saw that he like his they told they told me that his Twitch was banned. I'm like, how? It's like I don't know. It's either that Twitch is doing something wrong or he was just being stupid. No offense.
Look,
Oh my god.
Look, Zycron, we were totally okay with your content until you went on a spree where you said the N-word 23 times in a row. We can't have that on our platform. That's a little too far. How cool, Vitus found my gaming channel. Cool beans, Vitus. It's the same as it ever was. The same as it ever was. The same as it ever was. But has there been any like update through Twitter or whatever? Like I don't even know what Zycon's on anymore.
He streamed just the other day.
Wait, he did?
Yeah.
Oh man, I missed it.
I'm pretty sure he'd be bitching up a storm if he was banned.
I mean, that's just what I've heard. That's just what I've heard.
I hears you.
Apparently he's a Minecraft streamer.
Ew.
Well, yeah, I've seen him like do a few Minecraft streams like here and there. Like I think this year.
I
think this year. I'm not sure though.
To be entirely fair, I wouldn't be surprised if he delves into Minecraft parodies. Or just go the Bree route and do Machinima with Minecraft.
Machinima.
Like a Block 2.0.
Mostly, I've just seen him do like Half-Life 2 and what is it? Overwatch. Basically it that I've seen him do. Unless he like was a while ago, but he played Sea of Thieves with like someone. It was probably it was Zach. That's what I mostly watched.
Jay, chat.
What is it? Oh my god. My phone's lagging up a storm.
I would say it, but it pertains to that same person that I can't mention. Oh, what did we call him? Dick shit? Dick shit. In the chat, it popped up.
Okay,
Is that what Dick shit's RPs? Lewd Minecraft?
Might have been, I don't know, Noodle Dick McGee.
Oh,
Noodle Dick McGee sounds right. Noodle Dick McGee. No, Scott, it's not quite that. It's not quite that. It's not quite that. That'd probably be more interesting than what he goes for. Anyway. Oh, Vitus is going to sleep.
I noticed.
Let me know if you guys and gals start making videos again. Have fun. Vitus, it's in the works on my end. I kind of purged the Lazrpo channel. So if you liked a video on there, there's none available. But sticky treason's also going to become a thing too.
Yeah.
My awful gaming content. I'm going to at least redo the Star Fox thing. And probably play Pokemon. I'll play Pokemon, and then I will make videos about Pokemon, and then I'll do nothing but Pokemon.
Will you make the Pokemon go to the polls?
There is nothing but fucking money in Pokemon, because that's where I realized the... you remember my tweet, Jay?
Yeah.
About me saying... how to become a YouTuber in 2018?
I don't remember.
Oh, you don't remember? How to become a YouTuber in 2018. Find a popular fandom, draw/make an OC with or inspired by a character from said fandom, make a basic background for your videos, make top 10 videos padded out with long transitions and unrelated GIFs, and then you enjoy your YouTube popularity. 5-step process. Face reveal at 10K.
I can't remember the last time I've ever used my OC on Discord, like as my profile picture. Like, it's been so long.
Ooh, we don't want to go there. Why'd you have to pad this out so much, Jay? Oh yeah. Also, bonus points. You have a fan mail PO box. As long as your videos aren't cringy enough that you get some bad responses for your PO box, like the god of cringe. Man, that YouTube channel went south.
Oh God!
It wasn't south to begin with.
Oh no, it was fucking south. But he showed promise where he was doing all of these like news videos, and like the gimmick was that he was sitting there naked, and it was just kind of funny that he was reporting on Logan and Jake Paul and stuff like that, and it was just really awkward. Well, now he's streaming with Ice Poseidon. He's updating his vlog channel more. He does live streams where he does stuff for money, and it's getting really weird. Oh
Lord.
Let's just say that was a pretty fast unsub when I got 7 notifications that he was streaming. I don't mean to be rude, God of cringe. I don't give a fuck. And yes, I am also a little bit sour that you're still not using the windscreen that I sent you.
What?
I actually sent him the pop filter that I used, because the entire time he was just like mouth to open mic, and I was like, this guy needs this. So I sent it to his PO box, and he doesn't even fucking use it.
Did he at least open it?
He opened it on the video. Didn't say my name. Didn't say my name. And didn't didn't even say like thank you. Or wait, no, he said thank you. But he didn't mention my name, and didn't do it until like the very end of a random video. It's like, well, okay. And then he just never fucking used it. Fine, whatever.
Ouch.
Am I sour about it? The name drop, not so much.
No.
The fact that he's not fucking using it, kinda, yeah. I'm a little bit aggravated. Here, we'll bring you back up to 400 subs, Jay.
Oh, am I finally under?
Oh.
Yeah. You are now subbed by the sticky one himself. The man with 6 Dunsparce in a profile picture. on an edited Giovanni sprite. I'm edgy.
Wow, this channel.
Yeah, this. Okay, so my channel is AIDS incarnate, but that's not the focus.
No, I was referring to God of Cringe.
Oh, you looked him up?
Yeah.
That's something you don't do.
No, I don't. Why am I still looking at it?
Oh my god, shit just went terrifying. Here, my lights are messed up. My room just went dark.
Are you living in a Five Nights at Freddy's game?
I might be. I'm not sure anymore.
Ultimate Custom Night. Don't activate Afton unless you really want to scare.
I can't believe we stooped that low and brought it up.
What, Five Nights at Freddy's or the God of Cringe? Because those are both very, very low.
Yeah.
I've been digging Five Nights at Freddy's recently. Like, I've been getting back into the lore and started looking up the voice actors and actresses. Pretty solid.
Here's how it works. Post it on YouTube, you get shit ton of views.
Well, yeah. All I have to do is make a video paraphrasing what MatPat says, and I'll be good. Content theft.
Why don't you watch Goddess of Cringe?
Because I didn't know the Goddess of Cringe existed. What is Goddess of Cringe? Oh, I'm guessing that's his girlfriend, wife, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, he also has 2 more channels: Nude Dude Product Reviews and Nude Dude Eats Food.
Oh, and then there's the God of Cringe vlogs. So he's actually got 3 channels. Well, 3 other channels. So there's Goddess of Cringe, his wife. Then there's the God of Cringe vlogs, which is his vlogging channel.
Why does he have 4 fucking channels?
And only one of them is moderately successful.
The other 3 of them have like less than 500 subs.
Ready? I know you're flickering the lights. Down, boy.
I wouldn't talk to Freddy like that. He's been known to eat people. Well, not him. The golden one is.
Yeah, my lights just turned back on.
What a turn on.
Oh, shut up.
I really like this video. Most delicious Jewish dessert.
How do you know it's Jewish? Did you ask the dessert its ethnicity? It's so offensive.
It ain't storming where I'm at, so I don't know what is going on.
Lights out, Guerrilla Radio. However, some did pop up about this guy's channel that was kind of funny. Did you see the clip from the H3 podcast?
No.
Okay. Here I'll paste it in the chat. Because it's actually a pretty great reaction from good old Ethan. But
I'm watching it now.
I mean, talk about an interesting like view of your channel whenever H3H3 finds you way too cringy. Because that's where he even got his name.
What, from H3H3?
Yeah. They reviewed one of his videos where he was being just stupid, and I think it's called The God of Cringe. But is it this video? Let's find out. Let's find out real quick. Oh yeah, it's him. He got his name from The God of Cringe, the video. But the You know what? Everyone listening, all probably two of you, go. Well, one of you actually, go subscribe to the God of Cringe and then unsubscribe.
Wait, to what?
I said everyone go to the God of Cringe's channel and subscribe, and then immediately unsubscribe. And do it several times so he gets multiple notifications that someone subscribed.
Will do.
Because fuck, I got mad at that.
Oh.
Speaking of channels that need to disappear. So you're done with the video, Jay?
No, almost. I had to rewind it a couple times.
Oh, don't do that. It's on his channel. The separated clip is only on his channel, if I'm not mistaken. So
yeah, that's great.
just that reaction of him being everywhere and
why the fuck is his channel blowing up? He needs to be deleted. He's sitting there naked.
If you go over to his channel, almost all of his videos have tons of dislikes. God damn, that intro is fucking shit.
Everything about his channel is.
You're not wrong. The Bear News, bringing you the bare facts.
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna check out his channel later.
Don't do it with kids in the room. And especially if you have a husband or wife in the room too, don't go to that channel and immediately look at it. You'll probably be yelled at for porn. Really low-grade shitty porn, but porn nonetheless. See, I have to get at least 81 subscribers. I will feel accomplished if I get 81 subscribers on my channel. Just letting everyone know that. Do I have to do naked news to get that? I hope not.
Oh God.
Trust me, I will never go that far. Yet.
Never stoop that low.
Wow.
Maybe if there's money. No.
We should probably go ahead and start wrapping this up. I'm just looking at the time. We're almost an hour and a half in. It's 6:30. I'm going to start making dinner.
It's 6:30.
Oh God, it's 7:26.
That's surprisingly early for your dinner. Are you making manicotti?
I'm making some pasta. I haven't figured out what I'm making yet.
I'm actually late for dinner.
Oh well, shit.
We'll go.
But okay, if we're gonna go ahead and sign off, then let's sign off now.
No, now I can wait 5 more minutes. Oh, there's a comic I needed to share with you, anyways.
Oh.
I'm scared.
You shouldn't be. It's actually pretty good. Throw it in chat. Oh, no, shit.
Is it IDW?
Speaking of Ice Poseidon, he started a stream with the title "Rest in Peace, Demi Lovato."
Oh God! No.
That's something we didn't. That's something we didn't touch on.
I was gonna say maybe something about that, but I forgot.
I didn't forget it. I was just waiting to see, like, that's very, very, very fresh news, and I was going to keep it from like bringing it up and having nothing to say.
She got hospitalized for a drug overdose and is now stabilized.
Yeah, like, well, it happened today. Like,
yeah. Well, no, she got hospitalized yesterday.
Okay, the news came out today.
because everybody was asking Philip DeFranco why he didn't cover it yesterday because it was happening as he was finishing the show. And he's like, there's not enough information here, and I'm not stopping to do it.
Mm-hmm. That's precisely why I wasn't going to bring it up. And then Ice Poseidon starts his fucking stream, and that's what it's titled. Adventures of God by Kamiji Goku. Kamiji Koku. Fuck.
It's by Tio and Corey.
All right, that's much easier to pronounce. So I'm gonna guess this isn't a very Christian comic.
Oh.
I mean, God is drunk with his arm around Jesus as Christian stares, or Christian, Satan stares. Well, this looks like an interesting brand of comedy. I'm gonna have to check this out. Oh, cool. The first one's called Answering Prayers. Oh, dear. Okay. One comic in, and I'm already like, okay, I'm probably going to like this a bit.
It's great because God's a drunk. God's a drunk. Satan is gay. They're all friends. It's so stupid, but it's so hilarious.
Oh, it's dumb as all hell. I can tell just from looking at it so far. Scott says, "Don't leave. What will I do?" Stalker Andy. Is that his? Huh. But okay. I guess if we need to pack it up and pack this shit up, now is probably a good time because now it's just being drawn out by this comic.
Yes, we're gonna pack it up so I can get back to packing up.
You gotta pack your shit up.
Oh my god.
Gotta pack it up. All right. So I have been ArticJay. You can find me on youtube.com/ArticJay, twitter.com/ArticJay.
I can't hear you. You're out of focus. There. Well, now it can never end. That's the problem with those cables, is they just kind of fucking fall apart when you don't use them.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, I have been ArticJay. You can find me on youtube.com/ArticJay, twitter.com/ArticJay, and twitch.tv/ArticJay. And hopefully once I get moved, I should get back to making content. We should start making content.
We should start making content. My name is Lazrpo, and this has been a wonderful, wicked experience today. You can find me at youtube.com/stick. Well, yeah, you can find me there too. You can find me at youtube.com/Lazrpo, or you can find me on twitter.com/StickyTreason. That's sticky_TREASON. Jane, it's been a pleasure working with you in the state of bullshit that is misery.
Steelixer here. You can find me on @Steelixer on Twitter or @Steelixer Games on Twitch. Nothing there. Sorry. So yeah, that's it.
All right. And this has been the Free Nerd Podcast. You can find us on this channel.
You can find us on this channel or on Twitter using a really poor username. of Three Nerd. Is it three Nerds Cast or Three Nerds Podcast? I don't remember. I don't remember our own Twitter. You don't either.
Three Nerd Cast.
Three Nerd Cast.
She had a look at it.
Okay. So I guess toodles for now. Hopefully we'll see you next week.
Should be good next week.
Fingies crossed.
Yeah.